In this session, we explore bringing fantasy to truth by shifting how we perceive relationships. Drawing on A Course in Miracles, Chapter 17, we will examine how our interpretations create either confusion or clarity, and how a change in perception can move us from illusion to a more grounded, truthful connection. This slide shows how truth is shattered when we try to divide it. A single beam of truth passes through the lens of illusion and fragments. When we analyze reality from within our fantasies, we lose meaning. Our task is to recognize that truth is whole, and that any attempt to rank or split it only deepens confusion. Here, we contrast two strategies. On the left, we try to force truth into our fantasies, which cracks our stability and creates chaos. On the right, we lift our fantasies up to truth, allowing them to be reinterpreted. This is the path of healing. We do not defend illusions. We expose them to a higher, consistent standard. The ego anchors fantasy in what it calls the special relationship. As chief defense, this relationship protects an entire system of distorted beliefs. It is also the linchpin. As long as we cling to one special bond as different or more valuable, the ego's whole thought system remains intact and unchallenged. An unholy union combines a narrow present perception with unresolved figures from the past. The result is a relationship driven by fantasies of vengeance. Instead of seeing the person in front of us, we react to old ghosts and repeat unfinished conflicts, turning the current connection into a stage for past grievances. Resolution depends on where we locate the problem. The ego tries to solve issues where they did not originate, guaranteeing no real solution and preserving the illusion of separation. The atonement approach returns to the true source in the past, where separation began, and undoes it, bringing us closer to genuine union. The holy instant is presented as a catalyst, a miniature of heaven within time. By stepping out of our ongoing story about the past, we access a moment of pure presence. In that instant, perception can shift dramatically, giving us a direct experience of timelessness that reorients how we see our relationships. This metaphor contrasts the frame and the picture. The ego's gift is the frame, time, limits, and appearances, demanding our attention. The Holy Spirit's gift is the inner picture, a glimpse of heaven and true timelessness. When we focus on the inner content rather than the outer border, the sense of separation fades. The holy relationship begins with a pivot. We invite a higher guidance into the relationship, and immediately the goal is reversed. What once served ego aims is now repurposed for healing. The most challenging phase is this beginning, as our expectations are overturned and a new, more constructive purpose takes hold. This diagnostic matrix compares two paradigms. Unholy relationships rest on bodies and the past, fixate on boundaries, run on grievance, and end in guilt. Holy relationships are founded on minds and the present, focus on limitless content, express gratitude, and culminate in atonement and a sense of shared union. For practical application, we start by setting a clear goal. We ask, what do I want to come of this? In the constructive approach, the goal is defined at the outset and guides the outcome. In the ego's disorganized method, there is no positive goal. The situation drives reactions, and the result is predictable chaos. Finally, metamorphosis. A holy relationship is simply the old, unholy one, seen differently. By bringing our fantasies about special relationships into the light of the holy instant, the cycle of blame and hate is replaced by appreciation. This shift is a major step toward perceiving a more real and unified world.